Okay, so there is a heavy emphasis on communication, and this is communication. The send is something that you're receiving or that you're giving, and this is causing two major effects. On one side, it's causing a lot of abundance, it's creating a lot of abundance, a lot of freedom, financial freedom, especially. And on the other hand, this communication is also bringing somebody else a lot of heartbreak, depression, sadness, emptiness, defensiveness. They're begging for another chance with you. This is somebody who has wronged you, and now, and this is not just one person, this is multiple people. It can be around 9 people from your past, or 9 to 7 people from your past, or 16 people together. Who, before I proceed, this is communication, doesn't have to be the same communication that's coming to you that's going to them. It's just the center part of this entire reading is for the collective who have received major news, who have delivered crazy news, or who will be. And this is probably present or future. This is not past energy. And some, in overall perspective, this communication brings a lot of jealousy, hate, arguments, fights, and all of those things. But at the same time, this communication is freeing. This communication is finally, you're like, I can fucking breathe, or people around you can say, we can fucking breathe. So there's clear distinction when it comes to communication. So it depends on where you are in life, and karma is where you sit with this reading. And there is also a female, in, like I was saying, there's a female, or there's a mother, or a female who is wifey material, or flip the energies. This can be a male in his feminine energy, but I see female cards. And this female energy is also all guns blazing. So she's got a really masculine, almost thug side to herself. But like they say, you either have class or you don't. You can't buy class. This is a classy woman. Or, like I said, flip the sexes as it resonates. But at the same time, this female has a very spicy, sexy side to her. And she's extremely fucking creative, where she is either sharing that creative side of her within a group of people, and there's an equal give and receive, or this is your future. So if this female resonates with you, if you are in this energy, this can be your future energy, that you're finally leaving behind the environment that you have lived for so many ever years, where you were always considered to be too sharp with your tongue, or you were always asked to shut up because they thought you were too dumb, too naive, too kind, whatever it may be. So kindness is cheap in dumb people's environments. Kindness is cheap in people who think their shit don't stink environment. So you were a part of that environment. So they took your kindness for fucking weakness. But kindness is great when you are in an environment of real leaders, coaches, real good men and women who are here to uplift other men and women, real powerful, strong men and women who have power, right? So these are the men and women who hold the real power, the real money, the real status. But these are people who will always treat you and your craft right, even when everybody else is mocking you. So you're coming out from an environment of finally being rejected for your realness, for your art, for your intelligence, for anything that is a gift to you, but people have made you feel dumb, stupid, small about it because they just couldn't understand it, nor could they achieve it. While they tried to mock you, they tried to be you, or have your essence and your gift, but they were not gifted. It was not for them, it was for you. So now you're finally entering that space of people who possess this gift and who have made something out of their life, millionaires, billionaires, whatever it may be in their field, because they know how it was to be you. So they will give you that space and energy. Like I was saying, so they'll give you that space and energy for you to just be you, for you to now finally bask in your giftedness, so to say, because these are your tribe. Um, and this can be as small or as large of a tribe as it can be, but it is heavily giving me emphasis around 6 to 10 people who you can finally call your own, who are not energy vampires, who are not narcissists, who are not gonna steal from you, who are not gonna betray you, who are not gonna cheat on you, who are not gonna ruin you, who are not gonna character assassinate you, not gonna hurt you, are not gonna damage you, because you have been through that for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of your life. So how much ever years you have remaining, I'm just being called to say this. Some of you probably are thinking, well, I'm almost at the tail end, what's the point? Well, you know what, you're finally closing this karmic chapter. Yeah, so you are finally closing the karmic chapters that you, your own ancestors, have reincarnated lifetimes after lifetimes and they couldn't break it. So you're the one who's broken at whatever years you may be. So whoever comes after you, your descendants, can at least start fresh. So whatever it is, I hope you teach and hope you give back in whatever way it may be. And if you're young or if you're middle-aged, I hope you use it and teach it in whatever capacity. And this doesn't have to be on a platform, it can be wherever. But I'm glad that some of you guys, and I'm talking to those people who are finally getting that soul tribe, who are finally going to be appreciated for what they say, for their presence, for your truth, your beauty of your essence. I don't know why I keep saying that. Is really going to be appreciated. People are going to enjoy speaking with you. When they leave the conversation with you, they feel like they have won. And so, like I was saying, whenever people speak with you or spend time with you, especially this can be your soul family or your soul tribe to be, and whoever has already started with this timeline, that's amazing. I hope you pray for your brothers and sisters who are in the same timeline as you to follow your path and follow suit into this timeline that you are already living or you are stepping into, where your soul family, your soul tribe also includes your soulmate, your husband, your wife, and your friends, your family, and this can be your blood family or the family that you make, whatever it may be. But this tribe is not going to hurt you, and you have to get rid of the pain that has been caused in the past, because every time you put yourself out there, like I was saying, you've been hurt, and don't let that pull you away from finally manifesting something that you've manifested. Also, some of you who are looking for a job, or if you are applying for a job or a promotion, people see you as the truth and they do think that you would be amazing for this particular job position or promotion. So expect a job call where it puts you on a different tax bracket in a good way. So this is going to be a jump in your finances as well, but please keep it extremely private. Do not tell anybody about this new job promotion except for your own people, and you are already planning to do that. So you are normally somebody who keeps everything hush hush. You are somebody who rather people think that you're poor than think that you have money, because you like to keep it low key, and because, like I said, you're somebody who don't want to be hated by the society just because you can pay for your own life and have your own means, because you're already hated for your realness, and so as to say, whatever it may be. So society, life hasn't been the best for you so far, but I don't know, this is for somebody who is starting a new cycle, or just entered a new cycle of abundance. And this is continuation of my reading from last time, that you are finally living this timeline, and you are somebody who have turned your heartbreak, you've learned 10 different life lessons to 20 different life lessons, which has caused you major panic, and you've changed and evolved into, you've made it a purpose out of it or your life. And people love speaking with you. Like, they love your directness, realness, but your softness and your groundedness and your fieriness. So yeah, this is definitely for a collective who is entering into a timeline of abundance, and peace and grace, mercy, God, serenity, good karma, so as to say. So now is the time, of course, like they say, the year of the horse. So what you sow, so shall you reap. So people are reaping. So this is how people are on good side of karma. So if you're single, be ready to be married. If you're married, be ready to advance into a new level of commitment. But overall, be ready for that uh, financial success, family success, and love. Overall, everything is looking good for you, as a man or a woman. And keep being yourself, keep staying true to yourself, because haters are gonna hate and then go and pretend to be you. So anyways, we can't understand them. And on the negative side of things, people who have been in a very cocky, bully energy in the past with you, and this can be around 5 to 6 to 9, or 5 to 6 to 7 to 9 people, or total altogether. So depending the amount of haters that you have, um, they are keeping a lot of their feelings to themselves, and looks like these people are not speaking to each other anymore, because looks like each of them are in their head about how assholish they were to you, um, and they feel bad about it, and I don't know if they regret, but it's just that they feel like you didn't deserve it, because you're actually good people. So I think these are people who were in 7 different aspects of your life. So take it: work, love, exes, colleagues, wang bang, thank you ma'ams, thank you sirs, those kind of people. 7 people, like streams of life. Everybody came at you all at once, and they try to affect and they hurt your means of income. And I think that's the lowest and the bottom of the bottom of the bottom people who go after your honest way of living, because nobody knows your story and how you made it where you are. So just for their own little petty jealousy, immatureness, they try to attack where it hurts you the most: your money, your security. And now they're thinking that they did that for no reason, because at the end of the day, and especially there is a man, if it's not a lot of people in this energy, but overall this is past energy, who you brought a lot of joy, and they only brought you pain, sadness, tears, treachery, games, cheating, lying, stealing, frauding, scamming, on all of that shit. Some of you guys also went through identity theft and are still going through it. You can sue for that. They can get 5 years of jail. I've researched. So you turned your back, or they turned their back to you when you needed them the most, and there came a moment in your life, 5 months to 5 years, where you were fully just been detached and doing your life on your own. So I just realized the way I'm speaking, my energy just went down because it's just that heavy. But yeah, this is 5 years of your own self-development that you went through, and thanks to these people, because all these people that you called friends and family and lovers turned their backs when you needed them the most, and they ended up playing the victim and being the center of this entire life-threatening, identity-threatening, trauma-filled experience that you went through. Some of you guys have gone through it for 8 years, 3 years, 5 years, or months, or between that. And now these people are very defensive towards each other because some of these people are actually good people, and they actually never would have done that to any other person had they not been riled up by this one person or group who is in the center of it all. Who, so like I was saying, most of these people, some of these people are like good people. Even though not good people, they're not malicious, but they're friends with malicious, evil, bottom of the bottom holes, men and women. So, I feel bad that people think that they're so important that our life revolves around them because they can't stop thinking about us. They think we're doing things to annoy them, but they don't matter. Like in my universe, I don't even know of their existence when I'm their universe. You know what I mean? So I'm just annoyed that people think they're so important and claim themselves to be so important that we are actually thinking or giving a fuck about them. And so they attack based on what assumption? Fantasy. Coming back. So yeah, like now looks like, their fraudulent nature's out in public. So they claim to be the emperor, the empress, and a pig can wear lipstick but will be a pig. So like I was saying, your imposter is a pig, or imposters are pigs. So even if they wore the lipstick and look like an empress or an emperor, they are still a page. They have a mind of a 5-year-old in a grown-ass woman's body of 30, 40, 50-year-olds or a man. Take it as it resonates. And now if the world sees them for who they are, so this carefully crafted public image that they would strike your image down to just keep up their own image. So character assassination is character assassination for them, but when it came to you, they laughed and they created it for you. God, talk about hypocrisy. And now they're praying to God and asking for forgiveness, and they're honestly praying to you energetically. And these look like close family members, friends, lovers from the past, to forgive them. So it's sad that it's only when karma happens, people suddenly have an awakening of how evil they are. I don't care, I don't know in the situation, but they're gonna bring you an offer. I know many of you don't even want to hear it because you're in a new timeline or looking forward to a new timeline, so you don't want anyone from your past. But they're coming with offers, but these offers again are going to be fake offers because they think if they can make you an offer of, apologizing even, they think that karma will reduce. But they don't understand that you don't even looking, like you're not interested, like you don't care, like you don't want closure, like nobody gives a fuck what closure, like you know what I mean, like they just don't get it, like they're a non-factor, like fuck off kind of thing, like talk to God, please go ahead. So they're praying to God to reduce their karma, but that's not going to happen because they attacked you for your being and for your reality of self and life and your honest truth while they're pretending to be that. And these people are good storytellers. They have herds and herds of people with them, so of course they had an influence where they reigned, but they couldn't keep up the facade for so long, and now their biggest fear is out in the world. So the reason why they said so many lies and hates and rumors whatever about you, which directly aspected 7 different main aspects of your life overall, is because they had to hide their own truth. Because the more they lied on you, the more spotlight was off them, and now everything that they escaped from for the past 5 to 9 years is coming at them. So now they're answerable to everything because everyone knows that you are the real emperor, you are the real empress, and that was a copy, and copies of him, copies of you, copies of as a man or a woman, and these were minions of the main copy of you. You know what I mean? It's just embarrassing. Like, grown-ass people don't have any responsibility, and like they make somebody else their whole life when life is actually like, what the fuck? Like, when there's actual life happening to you and I, where they're not even like a thought, like nothing, and they're just doing shit in the background just because you just exist. Anyway, so I don't think karma is gonna work for these people on their side because they thought they're better than karma. They didn't believe in karma. They thought they were too good for karma. So expect a lot of sorries, apologies, offers, and many of them are in two minds if they should even reach out to you because you're really not interested. But there's also a high possibility of some of you to get back with each other and start a whole life cycle with them again. But then that's on you, and if you do that, you will be walking towards a life of confusion. And if you are meant to go into this cycle of abundance, you're pushing that away because you will be going back to a past cycle of hurt and trauma. So it's up to you, see where you fit. But at the end of the day, this person or these people are now finally realizing that it was not fair, and they're in their heads about it because they do see you as a non-problematic, like a good person, and they want to apologize or they want to give you closure. So what you do with it is on you. Many of you are looking for closure. So for whoever's looking for closure, expect one coming in, and this is coming in after this person has thought over it and tried to keep away from it, from you, thinking about giving you closure. This person's come up with many excuses of why you don't deserve closure or why they can't give you closure. But if they are giving you closures because they think you deserve it and they want to apologize, if you care for it, be open to it then. And if you're not, then I don't think you're giving off that energy. So I don't think you're gonna accept the apology or any advances made from these people or this person. Take it as it resonates. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna close the reading by doing an oracle reading and see what's the message for the collective. Okay, so beyond the threshold of fear, it is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Your relationship with fear is changing. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe your fear, experience your fear, to have compassionate wisdom rather than resistance. Oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running. Now is the end in sight. The power that you used to give fear is now transferred to your extraordinary heart. So this is for that collective who's finally stepping into abundance, and you know what you've been through because everyone closed doors, and nobody has the right to abandon you in the waters, to ask you what the sharks did to you when you came out of it, like they say. It's a saying. And the bottom of the deck is Cosmic Heart. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion and shine like Venus. A lot of this is around fear. So somebody has communicated fairly, have received the communication, and that has put them in fear, or you are in fear of receiving communication, but it's going to be good news. So depending on what side you are of. Psycho, it's a lot about communication and your fear attached to it, or the release of fear, and finally tasting freedom is attached to this communication. So for life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace, there is nothing you need to understand. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. So there is good news coming. Here you are, still loving, still wise, ready for a love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. So ready for a love that is bigger than you've ever experienced, or this life that you're stepping into. So congratulations. And people who feel regret, good for them, but let them do it for, I'm at least a believer of that, do it for your own self and do it with God. But don't expect or don't have this entitlement of people that you have wronged to even listen or hear your apology, because as deeply as you feel about it now, we probably don't give a shit, because we handle it by ourselves. So please be okay with accepting the fact that some of us don't want closure and we don't want to revisit that part of life, but you can revisit that with God, with yourself, and do it for your own self. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next reading.